Hello everyone, welcome back to FX Capital. We at the midweek of week 38. Today we're going to analyze what we going through for the whole week and what were we looking for and what we're going to focus for the next few days for this week. So first pair I will start with Gold USD. Gold USD dollar, we can see in high time frame is something that we learned. The price already break this U section, or what we call the biggest up or the biggest double top, push to the outside and create correction in the downside, and now price develop a symmetrical triangle. So in this situation, price start squeeze into this symmetrical triangle. So we start this week from this area. We start from this area and price at one touch, second touch, third touch. Now price create another arc in the third touch. So if you study the price action, we understand is this is a continuation pattern, which is if continuation pattern, if we know the phase of the pattern is price might be continue to the upside. So but this is a symmetrical triangle, we trade inside the structure, so we expect price to continue to the downside and wait the price to break out to the upside, or we wait to price to break out to the upside for continuation. So we trade to downside and upside if you understand trade in the structure. So yesterday price at the third touch, now price test once again in this area. We might able to sell one more time if you not able to enter at this third touch. If you able to enter, you might be close to 1% profit if you move your profit, trail your stop loss, and price come back up one more time. So that's the reason why move to break even and lock your profit based on structure is important, because price able to pull back and create one more time structure or move to the outside without you knowing. So in this case is if we set a stop loss here, if in this case I will just wait for price to pull back one more time and create a flag and set an entry for the flag. So we see what we're going to have the flag, when we're going to have the flag. If flag develop, it's tight flag develop, are we happy to enter this position again? Yesterday just locked about 1.2% profit after this structure develops, but in the morning price keep ticking up. So that's how you close your profit and move to next opportunity. So that's all for gold position. Next we move to AUD Australian dollar. AUD Australian dollar is another good trade. If you see the weekly market for breakdown, we at this area, price develop in this area, alert triggered and enter this position after this tweezer top. You can see there's a tweezer top. It's not really clean tweezer top, but we can see it's a tweezer top in here. So you can see it's an entry. I set entry, normally I will, this one about 24 pips. If I squeeze in to 15 pips, I am able to enter in this area after this candle shape formation. However, it's only 15 pips. I just want to make sure price develop to upside. I just give an extra 24 pips for price to move to the upside. So when the price triggered me in this area, price did pull back one more time and move to the upside. So I just wait for really clean flag to clock my profit. So I did move to break even for this pair. So I just wait price to develop and move to the upside. If price to move to the upside, we have so much potential on this pair, which is in daily. You can see in daily, price break this descending channel and very high potential to move to this 90% rules. So for this pair, I keep it simple. manage the trade very less aggressive, just wait for price to develop and move and lock my profit. So next we move to Canadian dollar Swiss franc. In 1 hour time frame, we already entered this position few weeks ago, and if you're able to enter in this area, you're able to sell to this position. If you're able to take this flag, you're able to scale in or enter another position. Then price create one more flag. So you can see this is my first position. So this is my second position. Sorry, this is this one, yes. So I did move to stop loss to this area for both position. So this scale in still under half of the percentage of risk. So this and first position I did lock in about 4.7 pips. We have potential to, if move to 90% rolls, it's about 13 pips. So this one potential about 6%, sorry, 13% profit, and this one is about 6% profit potential. However, we did have this larger 90% rolls from this structure. So if the price move to the downside, the percentage of profit is very massive percentage if we able to move down. So patient is the key. So if you're patient and aggressive, less aggressive to move to the lock your profit or move to the stop loss, you're able to capitalize all this and deal with the correction. Hopefully you guys understand how to deal with correction based on your backtesting data. So that's all for that pair. This pair, price still develop, however price did move to the outside. So we can see in daily time frame, we expect price to move to the upside. This 90% rolls, very familiar structure. However, we want price to create the correction again, wait for the structure, any flag, and sell to downside. Short term sell. However, we're looking for long term buy. If price did develop in 1 or 2 weeks, price enter this position, we will enter for long term sell, similar to AUD set chef previously. Next we move to Pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand, very high probability structure. You can see price at this area, this bigger ascending China, price at this area. You see 1 hour on weekly, price did start to move to the outside. You see the 1 hour time frame, this pair very have a large correction, means the candlestick is very big. If you understand, if you compare with other pair, we count this only is about 30 pips to the outside, to the downside. If we count this only small of structure, is only almost 200 pips. So this pair, if you're able to buy from this position, you can see this is one Morningstar position, Morningstar candlestick formation. You're able to buy from this downside, you will set your stop loss in this area. However, I did miss this position because with other risk, with other pair. However, there's another opportunity or second chance to enter in this position at double bottom. However, I did miss this position as well. I just wait for price to develop one more time. If price enter this position again, I will definitely buy this position. I did miss this position because I in 1% risk with gold yesterday, so I did take gold position instead of this one because this one coming a little bit late. So I just left the position. That's all for this pair. If I able to buy this position in this area, I will buy to the upside. Last pair that we need to focus is Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So this pair, I did take break even on this pair because I take this flag. I sell from this flag. sell to the upside, I moved to break even. However, price did not move to downside, price break up and tap out my break even in this area. However, I want price to develop one more time, touch this area and sell to downside. It will be a massive move if we price develop in this structure, which is what we call in our community is the flag. It's very familiar structure develop. If you're able to register this structure in your subconscious, you'll be easily to identify this structure or pattern. So that's all guys. It's a very good week. It's very positive week this week. There's a profit, there's a break even, however there's a loss as well. If you did take all these three positions, do your ASR and weekend and keep practicing and move forward to the outside move forward to the next week. Keep your mind in place, clear your head, don't let all this happen, misjudge your emotion or swing your emotion. Okay, that's all for this week. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube, follow our Instagram. Thank you, bye.